How's it going, everybody? World champion here. I hope you like filler, cause that's what we have here. So yes, welcome back to my arc reviews of Naruto Shippuden. And we've entered another filler arc, this time about the Three Tails Beast. Basically, long story short, there's a kid that can control the three-tailed beast. And Orochimaru wants to take the power of that, so he has Kabuto take some people and this crystal style user to obtain the power of the three tails, so that way neither Konoha or the Akatsuki can have that. Meanwhile, the Leaf Village has a team sent out to look for Orochimaru. That team consists of Kakashi, Hinata, Kiba, and Shino. They go out, find out what's going on, then they have some backup in the form of Naruto, Yamato, Sakura, and Sai, and then another team that consists of Ino, Tenten, Rock Lee, and Shizune. All there so they can kind of seal the three-tailed beast, and hopefully the Akatsuki won't get to them. But fun fact, they still get them in the end. So the Akatsuki wins in the end of this arc. Great, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I don't have to talk about this filler arc anymore. What? Oh, I do have to still keep going? Oh. Alright, well, let's go on to the section of things I didn't like in this arc. Oh, where to begin on the things I didn't like in this arc? Where to even begin? I did think about this video. I thought about starting with things I liked, because it was very opposite, because usually I'm finding things very nitpicky to kind of say that I didn't like about this arc. But this one was very easy to find things I didn't like. It was very nitpicky to find things I liked. First of all, I'm gonna go out and say this is way damn too long. Starts off at episode 89, goes until episode 112. That's what? 10, 20, that's 24 episodes. 23 to 24 episodes worth of filler material. That's 2 anime seasons. I remember I was a little kid in high school, I think. I forgot what year this arc came out, weekly. But I watched this weekly and wanted it to end weekly, and it didn't. It just kept going and going and going and going. Literally, you could have had the last half of this arc be it, and it probably would have been better. But no, you have to elongate everything. I guess they were too close to the manga by that point. But hey, the anime didn't stop until like 2.5 years after the anime did. Something like that? I don't know. And it's still going with Boruto. So whatever, that's a whole different can of worms. Basically, this arc is way too long for what it really needs to be. So, another thing that I did not like about this arc, I'm a little down right now. I literally just finished watching the arc, so that's why my energy isn't really there right now. Plus, yeah, this arc just sucks it out of you. And one of the things that it sucks out of you is the comedy. Oh my god, the comedy is horrendous. It's not just the fact that it's sometimes not even that funny. It's the fact that it just comes out of nowhere while they're having a serious conversation. Literally, they can be like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is our plan of attack for all of this. Some sort of dumb comment joke thing. Like, you have Rock Lee in this arc, and he's used as comic relief. I know that's, I understand Rock Lee. I understand he's a goofball. I get that. But come on. Like, you even have Shino and Kiba in there, and they're used as comic relief half the time. You have a fart joke in this arc. A fart joke in an arc about a tailed beast. No. The comedy did nothing for me. Yeah, I'll keep squeaking my chair too. The comedy does nothing for anyone in the I keep wanting to say 10 Tails. The comedy does nothing in the 3 Tails arc. It's bad, and it should feel bad for being bad. So another thing I didn't like about this arc were the lackeys. The only one's name I remember is Rinji, I think. The bad guy. He was kind of cool, I guess. And then you had the mud guy. He was alright. But then you have these other creeps and weirdos. So you have Glasses here, who uses smoke. Then you have Mask Guy here, who has the power of COVID-19. And then you have whatever the hell this is supposed to be. Like, can somebody please tell me what this is? But I digress. They're just very forgettable. Except for this thing. And then, not only that, but then they get power-ups. They previously don't have the... So, they come from Orochimaru. They come from, like, one of his prison cells or whatever. So, they haven't been experimented on yet. But halfway through this arc, they get the curse mark. And then they're all powerful. Like, they beat Kiba and Rock Lee. They give Kakashi a hard time. Kakashi doesn't even use any... Here's how much of not a threat these people are. Kakashi rarely... I don't even think he used his Sharingan once in this arc. Once. That's how insignificant these lackeys are. Then Rinji just dies, and Gozu, that's the mud guy's name. I remembered Gozu. He just appears out of nowhere from dying. Yeah. These bozos. And then not only that, but the weirdo takes the other two after they've been defeated and makes this weird amalgamation thing. And then you know how that thing gets defeated? 3 Tails just falls on it. No, Kakashi not using, lightning blade or anything. Nothing cool like that, no. 3 Tails just plop. Just plop. Plop right on top of them. It's bad. They are bad and forgettable, and I hate them. Especially this guy. Okay, so the last 2 points I have about hating this arc, that I didn't like of this arc, because I did hate this arc, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hide it. You can kind of tell just by the way I'm acting in this video. I did not care for this arc. But I'm just gonna lump these two together because they kind of go together. It's not only Yukimaru, but it's also the message of this arc. So we have a time in the beginning of this arc where we have Jiraiya training Naruto. And they go to a hot spring and they're talking and all that, and Jiraiya basically just says, oh, well, wherever anyone's thinking of you is where your home is. That's the theme of the arc. Oh, you didn't know that was the theme of the arc? Oh, I don't know how you wouldn't have known because they literally say it 50 times an episode. Literally, they bash this into you so much, and it just hurts. It just, literally, they take this message, jam it right up your butt, and just twist and turn it. And it's got like these razor blades on it, and it just keeps twisting and turning. No. And it's worse because it sticks with Yukimaru, the worst. And he's just this dumb kid. I shouldn't say dumb. He's not all there, I guess I should say. But he doesn't shut up about it. Literally, he latches onto that. And seriously, every single line of dialogue is, but that's where my home is, because she's thinking about me. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Shut up. We get it. We understand. We get you, Yukimaru. Someone's thinking about you. That's your home, isn't it? No, it's not. Fuck you. I hate you, Yukimaru. Literally, that's all he is. And he's just a walking plot device. How is it that he can control the three tails? How is that a thing? Why is that a thing? And then, of course, you know, to rectify everything at the end of a filler arc, he loses that power. So he's no longer, you know, a threat to anybody or needed by anybody. So bye-bye. He just ups and vanishes with Gurren and Gozu. They just up and disappear. Okay, great, awesome. Thanks for coming. I guess the one good thing is he kind of looks like the actual host, the Jinchuriki host of the Three Tails. But that doesn't really amount to anything either, because, again, filler arc is filler arc. Bye, see you later. This arc is bad. It's really bad. I'll get into more of it later, because I guess here's some nitpicky things on why things I liked in it, I guess. Okay, so a couple things I liked in this arc. At least we got to see some decent action with the side characters. I mean, Shino got a lot of love in this arc. I mean, he created bugs that could combat this crystal style user. That's kind of cool. All right. Got Hinata basically being a Hyuga. Awesome. Kiba doing his thing. Rock Lee shows up. 1010 actually is there doing shit. Ino, I guess, is there, but she has this whole little mini arc of how she can't control her chakra. She's not that good at it. It's just like, no, I digress. She was at least there doing something. Okay. I mean, they were there. And I mean, this can also go into my second point. Kabuto was there and he did some stuff. That was cool. I like the fact that Kabuto was there. This was actually his mission, too, with Orochimaru. That, you know, he was there to take the tailed beast. That was his mission. And he had some people doing it. Great. Nice to see Kabuto doing his, not necessarily his own thing, because he's working under Orochimaru, but it's nice to see Kabuto doing his own thing, because he is a decent character, especially like later on in the arc. Not in the arcs, sorry, in the series. Yeah, I like where his character goes. So it's nice to have a little bit more screen time with Kabuto in this aspect. And even some of the side characters as well. Like, I harp on Ino, but at least she was there. You know, Hinata got to do some stuff. Shino, definitely the MVP of this arc because of his bugs and all that. But yeah, nice to see some side characters. And then I guess on another note, I do like how we're having an arc with a tailed beast. So we'll actually have another arc later on that involves tailed beasts, which has a better theme than this one and is a lot shorter as well. But yeah, it's nice to see the tailed beast get some screen time as well before all the stuff at the end of the series happens. So we get to see, just seeing them is nice and all that. And the Three Tails is actually very interesting because there's not a host with it. It's actually just a living beast in the lake. So having to deal with that is very interesting in its own right. Because as far as we knew of at this point, because we've only seen, you know, Gaara, Naruto, and the Two Tails Jinchuriki. We've only seen those three right now. And they've all been Jinchuriki, whereas this tailed beast doesn't have a host. So cool to see how they all have to kind of work around that, you know, seeing Kabuto's group, seeing the Konoha group, even seeing the Akatsuki having to fight an actual tailed beast. Deidara even mentions it at the end, saying, you know, this one was way easier because there wasn't a host. So this is basically just a beast without a mind. Like, it has a lot of power, but it doesn't know how to use it. So again, nice to see some tailed beast love in my Naruto. Okay, so one thing I actually genuinely liked in this arc was the whole training session with Jiraiya. I really like that a lot because we also get this cover page, this colored cover page that we got with Naruto and Jiraiya kind of back to back eating ice cream. we got that in the anime, and I'm actually really happy we did, because the lighting was really well done. You know, the anime team really did a good job with that. But not only that, but just seeing Jiraiya again is also really nice. And even the jutsu that he was trying to teach Naruto, the combination jutsu, because we've seen him do it with Gamabunta. Now, I will say, why would you choose this other, like, that toad? I don't know why you would choose that to help Naruto, knowing that Naruto and that one doesn't get along. Jiraiya, come on, buddy, you're smarter than that. You're better than this. Naruto ends up doing it with Gamakichi? No, Gamatatsu, I think. Yeah, Gamakichi is there, but it's Gamatatsu. He does this combined wind style, water style, like water bullet thing. But yeah, cool arc. Yeah, and I mean, also Naruto uses these two toads a lot in this arc, which is also very nice to see, seeing him using the summoning jutsu for a good period of time. But also, it also makes me wonder, why didn't, like, especially with the fight against the I keep wanting to say ten tails, the fight against the three tails, why didn't he just summon Gamabunta? He could have used that. He could have used Gamabunta against the three tails. I don't know. But again, nice to see the summoning jutsu being used, and Naruto even learning a new jutsu on top of that for combat. But yeah, it's always nice to see Jiraiya, and yeah, he gave Naruto the dumb message of the arc, but I love you, Jiraiya. You're still my friend. You're still my buddy. And then the last thing I'll talk about that I liked in this arc is Gurren. I actually like Gurren as a character. She's very intriguing. I feel like this would have been Anko's backstory, or I guess her story of leaving Orochimaru and all that. Because we get that with Gurren. You know, she was so loyal to Orochimaru, and then meeting Yukimaru, basically going through all that, learning to love someone again, and obviously she had her past with killing Yukimaru's mom. You know, she was forgiven for that, and now she's living her life with him and Gozu, the mud guy. Basically, they're living in Fillerland, where they live happily ever after. But not only her character that I really liked, I liked her crystal style. That is a very intriguing jutsu, because you always think, oh, these different styles and how they can be used and all that, and we never see like a diamond style or anything, because obviously a lot of series would use diamond as their like crystal sapphire kind of representation, but just using a simple crystal style was really cool. And not only that, but like you're seeing different colors of it, so like her main powers would be like that pink crystal, but then she'd have like this blue jade crystal like blade on her arm, and then this white one where it was like shuriken and all that. And she even had this like huge laser beam one, where she basically made like a diamond thing in the sky and just shot this laser at the three tails. That was pretty cool. But overall, like I did like Gurren as a character. Yeah, it's kind of like a quick 180 with her character flipping like that, but I mean, she is a filler character. We're not going to see her in the future, so you just kind of have to have a quick little thing like that. Also, her teaming up with Naruto for a little bit was a little fun, but again, with this arc, you have to find some things that can help get you through it. So, overall, this arc is a D+. I was very kind to the first filler arc we had in Shippuden. This one, not so much. So, and it made me, the main reason is just the length of it. The length of it, and them just grinding that message into you of, oh, wherever somebody's thinking of you, that's where your home is. It's like, cool. That's awesome. You want that to be your theme and your message for this arc, but You don't need to say it like 10 times in the episode. It got just so annoying, and literally it all came from one character, which made you hate the character so much. That and camellia flowers. I don't want to see any camellia flowers as long as I live because of this arc. That and the pacing was just so slow. Literally, I would put this on and start doing like chores around the house. I would start cleaning. I would start doing like some dishes. I would start like editing videos or anything. This art was just bad. So bad. And it just took me back to when I was watching this weekly as growing up. And just wanting to continue on because the stuff after this is pretty damn good. We're about to go back into Sasuke and see what he's about and see what's going on there. But no. Literally, I was even reading the manga at this point, wanting to get to where we were. I think this was around the time where we had Jiraiya versus Pain or Tachi versus Sasuke, something like that. The whole time, I'm just wanting the anime to just continue with the canon material, not this filler crap. And that's literally what this is. It was crap. But I know the only thing that hikes it up, again, some of the things I liked about it were, the side characters. I liked how some of them were in this. Guren's a decent character. We had that scene with Jiraiya. Just everything else bogs it down so much. And that's really the only reason it doesn't get an F. Also because I know of some other filler episodes coming up that are going to be getting that F. That I'm going to be like, why am I watching this right now? But yeah, that was this arc. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know I'm a little low energy, but literally I'm putting in the same amount of effort that this arc did, because and that's the other thing. Like, you can tell they didn't even try. They barely tried. The animation suffered so much in this arc. And the soundtrack suffered so much. Everything just suffered in this arc. That you're sitting there watching it suffering. So, I mean, if you like this arc, great, more power to you, but I cannot recommend this to anybody, even if you are a Naruto fan. Even if you just want to hear Naruto spout his stuff. I cannot recommend this arc to anyone. So, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to let me know in the comments if you remember this arc. If you have fond memories of this arc, please let me know, because I would like to know, because there should be some positivity going on, but I can't. I can't right now. I can't. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you thought of that. Be sure to like the video if I entertain you in any way, shape, or form. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I'm doing these arc reviews of Naruto. I've got another arc review series starting up this week as well. And then obviously my other weekly, monthly content like One Piece, My Hero Academia. I think Attack on Titan's coming out later on this week. We'll see. So as always, people, I've been your world champion, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you.